It is always a matter of awareness, and when I am stepping on this beautiful structure, I am breaking it or not, or maybe I'm just making it flatter so I can avoid accidents. So for someone who's beautiful and wanna keep it, I would be destroying it. For someone who could get injured, I would be helpful. So what is the important thing regarding to that subject? The only important thing is my intention. Why am I doing it? The why is never important anymore because they force the children to stop asking why. But I keep asking why the rest of my life. And if you don't ask me why, you are judging something, and based on your own taste and your own experience and your own average data made of statistics, create your own reality, and then you can put me to prison because I was breaking it instead of flattening it in order to avoid an injury. This is happening continuously in all types of circumstances. And when you are dressed different than average, when your hairstyle is different than average, then you are the focusing point to observe and judge. And people didn't learn anything because after 20, 30 years, all of them have been following the same clothes, the same hairstyle, the same earrings, the same, but in different time. A different time is valid for the society. When it's not valid is when you're not doing it on the time of the mode. I don't know if it is mode in statistics, which is the trending and fashion, but it's called in Spanish or Latin is moda. And that's a statistic. And it's only that you are in the wrong place, in the wrong time, with your own taste. So people keep following the leaders who can be musicians, movie directors, writers, painters, poets, all types of artists. My art is the art from the other side. What you see is at this side, but it's coming from the other side. Maybe one day artificial intelligence will help me, because right now it's only agreeing with what I'm saying once I explain to it what my perspective is. But I wonder if there will be a day when artificial intelligence will know the difference of mono and stereo sound, but knowing by feeling it, not knowing by the data. So the metadata, without it, artificial intelligence is blind, deaf, is senseless. Without the metadata, so probably they are working on bio artificial intelligence. So with the biophotons, they can have a quantum leap into that, and that would be already much more than any God provided in 10,000 years of civilizations. But still haven't got the way to connect with the real God that is everything, right? So maybe artificial intelligence with biophotons one day will try to explain people what God is and how far are rational minds to understand that, and how many millions, not millions, but thousands of years rational minds have been cheated by someone else all the time. So it's thousands and thousands and thousands of years of programming and we still don't know why the Homo sapiens is conquering the planet and Neanderthals. I was in Germany in Neanderthal Museum, and quite basic, of course, but one day they will, probably they are doing it already, trying to study from the philosophical way, artistic way, and scientific way. And that's how they are doing it, but scientific by, in a way, trying to get the connection of how they were feeling, suffering, getting the energy, how their mental structure and health is. By health, I mean how natural they are, because mental health is just a disorder of your natural state, but it's out of your awareness. Once you are aware of everything, then everything disappears, and that's what people will have to understand and believe if they want to adapt to the artificial intelligence era. Many things are going to happen, good and bad, like always. Is another revolution. How many revolutions have we had since the Industrial Revolution? They think that was the most important one, but television or radio was much more important than just the Industrial Revolution. Radio was a way of connecting with thousands and millions of people in all ways, but it was not interactive. You could only hear. You had not the right to answer, the right or the question. Just question, no why. Just what are you talking about? Tell me more, or whatever. And now that we have all these things, are jumping into another hidden step that seems like nobody sees, because the governments are always controlling everything for you to look at the point where they want you to look. So trends, all these fashions, all this hating, all this racism is created by thousands of years of religion, which is love and hate. Love the ones who are like you, and hate the ones that they are like the opposite of what you are feeling in the spectrum of religions.